Welcome to the cradle of quarterbacks, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana, home to the Purdue Boilermakers, where the black and gold hoping to boiler up in this one. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Purdue Boilermakers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Purdue's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Complete downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. So the big blitz on third and almost unmanageable now leaves him in fourth and pretty much impossible.
Yeah, perfect job by the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home, and they get the quarterback for the sack.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Longhorns offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch down the right side. Running toward the tape. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Cook. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Oh, he wants it all. Got a man in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Burnt orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Wide out in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Back to throw, it's Ewers. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Longhorns are on the move. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the returner will be brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The give to the batter. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pop the draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Golden.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in there. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And the Longhorns have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The play action fake. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the ground with the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. With the catch, it's Blue. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air. It's Ewers. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to throw it again. They're bringing heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it's no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He finds his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. They ran it on first down, now on second. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the right. And that pass intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Here comes the Texas offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Swings it out to his running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it inside the 15. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're going back to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's going to pass on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. To the air, it's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Branch. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Cook. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run play action. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Tight end getting vertical. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Running into the open space. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Longhorns are rolling down the field.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the Longhorns will keep this drive going. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the counter. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Ewers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Colin.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Barges ahead. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, they decided to try to run it in on that 2-point play. He got 2 yards, but he needed 1 more. They fall short.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it.
Looking for a gap. It's McCoby.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. It's a draw. At the 40, there he goes. And he's dragged down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. Quick strike complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth. And it's picked off for the third time today. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide out in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. Using the quick game.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it inside the 20. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running it to the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Ewers. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.